I don't like clowns.
This is what
liberal
leadership looks like.
Canada's food banks are sounding the alarm.
Well, the concerning new report from Food Banks Canada says increased levels of poverty and hunger are becoming normalized.
Well, it's been the worst year on record, not only here in Toronto with the Daily Bread Food Bank, but right across the country.
Canada is on the edge as food banks crumble, leaving veterans, families, and children starving while shelves stand empty. Migrants are exploiting a system already pushed to the edge, taking charity meant for those in real need. This is a brutal collapse, exposing the chaos, greed, and desperation ripping the nation apart. What's happening at Canada's food banks right now is absolutely heartbreaking, and honestly, it's infuriating. Every time I see those lines of people, veterans and families, standing there with empty hands, it makes me question what is even going on in this country. In March 2025, food banks saw over 2.2 million visits. That's almost double what it was just a few years ago in 2019.
Canada's food banks are sounding the alarm, releasing a staggering new report that shows monthly food bank visits have doubled since 2019.
The 2025 hunger count looked at data from the country's 5,500 food banks. The report found 1 in 5 people who rely on food banks have jobs. That's a 99% increase from 2019.
And yet, here we are, a wealthy G7 country letting people who defended this nation or worked their lives away struggle to feed their children.
What could it be?
Has something changed?
There are people showing up in $60,000, $70,000 vehicles, bragging about taking free food they clearly don't need. Social media is full of influencers teaching others how to exploit these food banks. Dig as much as you want, they say with a straight face. Meanwhile, a veteran who served on the military base or a parent working 2 jobs can't even get the food they need for their own family. Canada's food banks are no longer about charity. They become a mirror of society. They show who is suffering and who is shamelessly taking advantage. The lines, the empty shelves, the kids, the veterans. It's a brutal snapshot of the country in crisis. Shelves are bare, and the families who actually need help get left out. And yet the conversation online is often light, funny, even celebratory. People post tips and tricks as if they're exploiting charity as like a life hack. Generosity is being weaponized against those who deserve it most. Diversity and compassion are supposed to be strengths of the country, but right now they're getting twisted into excuses for shameless behavior.
The same everywhere.
With everything.
This is exploitation.
Some 2.8 million Canadians every single month are going to a food bank.
The province obviously they have a duty to take care of PEI citizens first. You would agree with that, right? I mean, if the province says, listen, there are too many people here, we have an abundance of people with a set of skills that we don't need right now in the province, they have a right to say, we can't have you guys live here. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that at all, because we have been here. So there were programs here with only 6 months of probation period from an employer. You were nominated for your provincial nominee program. So why were those programs introduced at the first place then? Before why were those programs started? We came into those programs with hopes. So those programs are PR pathways for us. That is what we came here for. And after changing the rules, they can't say, no, you have to leave. Because we are already here. We are paying taxes here. We are living here. And we have already got 1 year or 2 years of experience here. We have devoted our time, our money, and we have devoted everything here.
So what happens then if the government doesn't extend your permits? Will you leave or will you stay?
So we wouldn't be able to stay as our work permits expire. We wouldn't be having jobs. We wouldn't have enough food on the table. We would starve here without any jobs. So we will be fighting till the end. We are here to raise our voices till it is heard by the government. So we wouldn't be leaving that easy. We want to fight till our last breath.
Too bad.
Get out! Those jobs are
For Canadians.
They try to search them and they have nothing on them. I can film what I want, dude. I'm in Germany. I'll do what I want in my country. You don't tell me to film. You don't tell me not to film in my country.
It's for which media, bro? I want to follow you.
So, amongst the playing children and the families, just everywhere you look, engineers and doctors selling drugs, telling a German that he can't film in his country. Everywhere the eye meets, you can see them in the distance. There's some sitting over there, there's some over here listening to their bongos. There's 3 of them, one on a bike. So the urban safari begins. Do you feel enriched?
Diversity is our strength.
Loving it? Loving life? Loving the diversity? Yeah, I can tell.
What in the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you?
I'm doing salad duck.
You are not going back outside.
Oh man. Oh man.
Would you stop? Franco. 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 Oh.
I can't even.
It is a messed up world.